Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. So, welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Phoebe from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Self Literacy. So, this coaching conversation is for people who are going through a journey of self literacy, meaning finding self significance, so gaining self trust, and have that self recognition. And my mission is to help you unleash your better version as you journey in discovering your essence, embracing your truest self, restoring your identity after disruption due to undesirable experiences in the past. So for today's topic, we'll be having finding self-worth and bread as an instrument. So thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. So please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. So you may also give some shout outs to people whom you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment #replay. And I am streaming via Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel of Coach AI Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So yun po, YouTube Coach AI Connect and Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines. So don't forget that. So as I'm about to start, I would like to have an introduction about myself. So yeah, I am Coach Phoebe and I'm a certified life coach and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. So I'm certified CACC professional life coach. So I'm a proud master builder of Master Coach A, and I'm also one of the directors of Decaf Coffee Republic, so the home of certified life coaches. So along with being a master builder, master tribe builder, apprentice of Master Coach A, I am on a mission to help 1 million victims of abuse and give them hope that living beautifully, be mentally fit, and having a good future is possible. So I am also promoting 100,000 safe ecology to 100,000 families nationwide to protect the next generation from abuse, because I believe that they deserve a safer and better place to live in, and for every need in the family to thrive. So we continue to build tribe as we help you build your unstoppable dreams to come true. So yeah, and that is one of the things that I would look forward to be sharing with you. So for today's topic, before I proceed with today's topic, and I would like to acknowledge those who are joining me live today. So thank you, Coach Cherry, for joining me. So all the way from La Trinidad, Benguet. So thank you, Coach, for joining me. I appreciate in live. So yes, as we proceed, what we'll be talking today is about self-worth. Yeah. So what is self-worth? So let's start to identify self-worth. So self-worth is another word for self-esteem. It is also a confidence and satisfaction in oneself. So ibig sabihin po, self-respect. So yan din po yung isa sa mga meaning niya. Then, I got it from Merriam-Webster Dictionary. And the other meaning is a feeling of having respect for yourself and your ability. So kung mapapansin niyo po dito, nagsimula muna siya sa oneself. Diba? So, itong pangalawa na meron ng abilities. So, magkakaiba po pa rin talaga siya ng meaning. But here is one thing that I would want to share with you. Profound kasi siya because it came from a kid's definition na Self-worth is a feeling of satisfaction. So meron po tayong satisfaction that someone has in himself or herself and in his or her own abilities. So ibig sabihin po, meron kayong satisfaction with yourself. So beginning muna with yourself and really identifying that satisfaction as well with your abilities. So yan po yung meaning na self-worth. So as we go through life, as we go through understanding yung worth, yung identity natin on how we find ourselves, ain't it there's change? Ain't it there's something that is really allowing us to be in the next one? Process. So, ibig sabihin po, life is a continuous journey as we continue to grow, as we continue to become adult and identify this satisfaction, this feeling of self-respect, and this feeling of self-worth in our lives. We go through a process. So, ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng process? So, to give you an idea what process is, it is a noun. And it is a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. So, ibig sabihin po, series of actions or steps. So, hindi po yan siya agad-agad. So, hindi siya overnight, ganyan. So, it's a series of actions or steps taken in order po, to achieve a particular end. So, the next definition, the one thing is, it is synonymous to a procedure, to a operation, to an action, activity, exercise, affair, business, job, task, undertaking, or proceeding. So whatever it is, depending on how it is being used, how it is being implemented, it is defined this way. But then again, it is a series of actions or steps in order to achieve a particular end. So be it yourself, be it in operation, be it in something that like merong work or job that you are doing, meron po yan siyang process, and it involves series of actions. So yeah, so that's one thing that I can share with you. And before I proceed with what we have today, yan. So, knowledge ko lang po, Coach Nords, thank you for joining me. Coach Glacy, hello. Thank you for tagging your friends and reaching out to them and encouraging them to join today. Salamat po from North. Ayan, thank you very much. So, let's proceed. As you have seen kanina sa topic, what we will be having today is finding self-worth, tapos bread as an instrument. So, bakit nga ba bread? So, can any one of you who is joining me today would like to share a story about bread? So, when you hear the bread, ano ibig sabihin ng bread sa inyo? So, I would really appreciate if someone would really just share their insights about having the bread, or what do you think every time you hear the word bread? So, do you like bread? So, anong klaseng bread ang gusto nyo? Or are you someone who is baking a bread? So, as I will continue to share with you what bread is. So, ayan. So, thank you, Coach Glacy, for sharing. Sabi ni Coach Glacy, bread winner. So, tama po. So, buhay pa rin, no? Bread winner. So, with bread winner, yan, pag sinabi bread winner, ikaw yung nagpo-provide ng pampabuhay sa pamilya. So, oh yes, Coach, padadalhan kita dyan sa Coach Lars, padadalhan kita dyan sa latidad ng bread. Oh, Coach Glacy, you're so good in banana bread. So I hope we are able to taste yung banana bread na yan. So looking forward to have that So, but then yeah, I can do some insights about the bread. So bread shows up throughout the entire Bible over 300 times. So nabilang nyo na ba yun? Have you read the the books in the Bible? So if you are someone pala who wants to read the books in the Bible, maganda yung I Dream Journal. So you get it. Pero later yan, we just to give you a glimpse. Yan. Maganda kasi may cheat sheets yun eh. But then, sige, yung bread po, nabanggit po yun sa Bible for 300 times actually. So, I have that thought. I have that portion in me that I would want to share with you. But it doesn't just represent food, isn't it? So, it comes to represent the story of the Bible and the story of the gospel. So, that's one thing that I would want to share before we proceed with what I'll be sharing with you. Because at the end of this, at what we have right now, we will really have that self-worth as we continue to understand ano ba talaga yung dahilan at sino yung nagbibigay sa'yo ng self-worth na yan. So, ayan. So, as we proceed, and I hope you keep on sharing what is your insight about bread whenever you hear the word bread. And just type it in the comment and I would be glad to read it as we go along with our discussion for today. So, yan. So, di ba? Ano yan? Ganyan yung bread. Banana bread ba yan? So, Coach Blaze, can you take a look? Banana bread ba yan? So, di ba, when we talk about the bread in the Bible, what is famous is the breaking. Right? So, as we go through the process, naiintindihan natin na meron tayong, as we go through life, there are breakings. So, that's inevitable. That's part of our process. That's one thing that we continuously express or experience, as I may say, experience in life. So, as you remember, as I have always this thought of God breaking the bread and really feeding thousands of people, diba? So, feeding the 5,000 and all. So, may bread kasi din dun. And Jesus representing the bread of life. We continue to understand that there are breakings. But then, only in breakings that we can find our breakthroughs. So, my question is, how do you share a piece of your life? As a part of your breaking and receiving the breakthrough, how do you share a piece of your life? So that is where we come to understand our worth as we continue to give value, as we continue to bring impact to other people, and then that's the time we are able to see our value and our worth. So we begin to understand that we give ourselves the respect that we're needing, and we give ourselves yung satisfaction of who we are and what we have, and what we are about to share to other people. So, yeah, isn't it beautiful that in the breaking we find those? So, ayan, sabi ni Coach Mords, bread of life. Cute ni Coach Prince, yes, you are a bread winner. So, ayan, let's proceed. So, di ba, as I mentioned kanina, we go through a process in life. Pero ito, we will encapsulate the process in a form of a bread. So, kaya bread as an instrument. So, ano ba nangyayari when someone bakes a bread? Ganyan. So, let's go through it one by one. If you are someone who have insight or have an input, kasi you may want to share, like if you are a baker and you would want to share how this bread are being done, or ano ba yung mga bagay na hindi ko pa na mention that you may want to share to the community today as we go through along the discussion. Just type it at the comment. Yan. So, para makapag-share din tayo ng insights. Okay. So, the first thing that we are going to understand is the ingredients. Ano ba yung ingredients? Like, in our life today, Ano yung nagkapagbibigay ng panlasa? Ano yung nakakatulong? Ano yung binibigay ng buhay? Ayan. So ano yung bumubuo ng buhay mo? Ayan. So when it comes to baking, 'di ba, meron yung mga flour, water, syempre itlog, asin, 'di ba? Kung ano pa yan. Minsan merong asukal, kung gusto mong lagyan ng flavor, kung gusto mo ng kape, cinnamon, ayan. Coach Gracie, di ba, like as she mentioned kanina, banana. Also, di ba, minsan sinasama din yan. So, ano yung mga ingredients that you have in your mind to what you are experiencing right now in life? Ano yung mga kailangan mo sa buhay para mabuo mo siya? So, sa mga katuwid, ito yung what are you made of? What are your spices in life? So, ibig sabihin, yung mga spices na to, it could be something na-experience mo. Di ba? Siyempre, ang buhay naman magkakahalong tuwa, may mga iyak, experiences na maganda at hindi maganda. So, what are those? If you start to take an inventory of your life, ano yung mga ingredients na bumubuo kung sino ka ngayon? Ano itong mga ingredients na kino-consider mo that is a part of your being. So like for example, I am one. So part of the ingredients that I had is, syempre, the experiences that I had when I was young. So being a person who is a victim of abuse, that's one thing as well that has molded me to where I am now. And syempre, the experiences that I had along the way. So really, having the good friends that I had, so having those journey of ups and downs. So yung mga lessons na natutunan ko in life, those are part of the spices that I have. Yung iba, masakit, di ba? Yung iba maanghang, ganyan. Pero as you go through the journey of life, as you start to continue to consider all of these ingredients or spices in life, it add to the beauty of how life is, di ba? Masaya siya, di ba? If you have ingredients in life. So, ano yung mga ingredients na ngayon? So, ayan. Wow! Nakakatawa naman si Coach Glacy, at nagbibig talaga siya, honey instead of sugar daw yung kanya. Ayan, saya. So, thank you, Coach Glacy. Ayan, meron siya process of living, process of needing. Ayan. So, share more of that, Coach Glacy, as we go through the discussion. I believe you will be able to help us as well understand what goes through the process as we go with this discussion. I'll be having more of that. So, thank you, Coach Glacy, for the input. So, ayan. Next. So, ito na, Coach Glacy. Ayan. Pero, I'm sharing this as mixing. So, di ba, as we continue to go with the process, we are able to identify yung mga bagay na meron ka. It could be, di ba, it could be the talent, it could be your abilities, it could be something like, di ba, pag yung knowledge, experiences, tapos the skill that you have, the talent that you have, I mean, all the emotions, everything that is in you is being mixed up. So lahat yan, like even the mental, physical, emotional, spiritual aspects of your life is being mixed. So yan siya, it will allow you to have something that would really bring out a product or a result. So what life challenges are you having or have been through that contributes to where you are right now? So, ibig sabihin, di ba, as you continue to go with life, as you continue to start having all of these ingredients, ano yung mga nasa inventory mo, tapos dinala mo siya sa part na to, na process, yung pag-mix na, pagsama-sama. So, yung may synergy na yan. So, kumusta naman? What are the life challenges that you are experiencing or having as you go through this process, and how you are allowing it to have a contribution or a part to your being right now? So, Coach Liz, if you can share to us what comes to mixing. Ayan, Hello, Coach AP Marife. Thank you for joining me today. So I appreciate you joining me live. So what do you need when you need? Ay, ang galing yan, Coach Cherry. Gusto ko yan. So sabi niya may sifting. Oh, yan, may sifting. Opo. 'Di ba? Sa buhay marami namang sifting and shifting. So ayan. So thank you, Coach Cherry, for sharing na may sifting po talaga na nangyayari when it comes to our lives. So nasasala yung mga bagay na ano na kailangan natin at hindi kailangan. So thank you, Coach Tin, for joining me. So yeah, figure out natin kung ano figure of speech na yan at magamit na. So thank you, Coach Cherry. So what do you need when ayan. O yan si Coach Tin. Tama, Coach Tin is Coach Tin, do you bake? So kindly share with us if you are someone who is also baking so that yan yung mga inputs ninyo, yung sharings ninyo would really help us to go through this discussion. So the next thing that I'll be sharing with you is, diba, after doing all the mixing, meron tayong molding. So yung sa kneading, diba, if any one of you who would bake, after all the mixing and all, kneading, di ba, we mold it. We put it in a container. We put it into shape. Tapos, di ba, we set it aside. We wait for the moment na mag-ano lang siya. If it has a yeast, di ba, it will, ano ang term doon? Yung lalaki, ganyan, no? Diba? So, if you are someone, yan, who is with this, then share us yung experience while you are baking it. After all the kneading, what do you do next? Are you setting it aside and allowing it to rise up? Naalala ko na. So, mag-rise up kasi, di ba, yung bread. Kasi nga, in reaction doon sa ingredients na nilagay mo. So, pero kung wala namang yan yeast, hindi siya hindi siya umaalsa pa, hindi siya, it's not rising up. So, anyway, yeah, that's it. So, if you can me, your thought about this, ayan, you need the dough to rise. Ayan, thank you, Coach Tin, for sharing that. Yan, I'm looking for that term. Ayan, she is baking the but haven't tried the bread yet. Oh, yes. So, looking forward to mag-bake dyan na that you'll be able to share as well your creation. So, if you would really understand the process of bread making or bread yung on how to bake a bread. I believe Coach Arnel will connect with this kasi meron siyang bakery, diba? So hindi siya madali. It takes hours before it is being produced. So dahil nga, diba, you will allow time. Yan, you will allow time for it to rise, for the dough to rise. Alam mo yan, there are certain considerations as you go through the process, and that goes as well with ourselves. So, as I mentioned, really understanding the ingredients of your life, yun po yung mga, yung meron ka ngayon sa buhay mo, that you can start having an inventory. Yan. So, yun yung mga ingredients, and it goes with the mixing and the yung kneading part. So, just to really allow all of those to be mixed and be part of the experiences that you have. And when it comes to molding, is really understanding what are you shaping right now in your life? Where do you want it to be put? Or ano yung gusto mo maging outcome niya? So, yan. So, the next thing is, ayan, yung tanong pala dyan is, what or who molds you to be the person that you want to be? So, ayan po, what could be the experiences that you have, and sino yang, who is that whom you are looking at, whom you are allowing to mold you to be the best version that you want to self. So next thing that I will be sharing with you is this one. Ayan. So, ano po nakikita ninyo? So, can you share with me? Ano yan? So, sa mga mahilig sa mga like yung mga oven na ganyan pagkakaluto. So, that's heating part or the heating process. So, di ba po, after all the things, after you have prepared the bread, the part of heating is very important as well. So, yung temperature, yan, mga considerations with all the factors na dapat, di ba, katamtaman lang para hindi masunog, ganyan. So, but then heating as a part of the process in our life would equate to when you are subjected to fire, how do you see its significance to bring up the best in your growth? So, a part of us, di ba, will go through testing, will go through a lot of experiences in life that, na alam mo yun, mainit. Like, it is really molding you to be who you are. So, it's giving you, after all that shaping, after all the process that you've been through, ito yung portion na testing, and it is a portion of you becoming. Ayan, di ba? Becoming of who you are. So like, ito yung mga transition ng buhay mo. Ito na yung magdadala sa'yo doon sa desired output mo. And it's not easy. As we go through it, as we go through the process of heating it, that's the time din na yung mga bagay na, alam mo yun, di ba, it is where you are being given yung identity of who you want to be. If you want to be the toasted one, or if you want to be the, alam mo yung maputi, di ba, when it comes to bread, kung gusto mo maputi, gusto mo maitim, alam yan, gusto mo yung crispy ba siya, o gusto mo soft lang siya. So, it would really give you that end result. It would give you that identity of who you are. Diba? As you've been through a lot of processes, ano na yung pinaka-end product? Ano na yung gusto mong makita when it, so, ano itong mga bagay that if you are being subjected to heat, it will bring out the best out of you. So, ay gusto doon ni Coach Cherry ng toasted. So, yan. How much water is removed? So, tama, Coach Cherry. So, ilang degrees din siya lulutuin. So, these are the few factors that we are considering as we bake. So, thank you, Coach Cherry, for sharing that. So, sabi ni Coach Gracie, thank you, Coach Gracie. Ayan, nagutom daw si Coach Phoebe. Ayan. O, diba? Minsan, yung the way we are being subjected to the heating process, it really brings the factors that are, would affect our becoming would depend on the one who is in control. So, ibig sabihin, sino yung nasa, who is in control of the heat? Yan. Sino yung in control of the heat? As being the bread, sino yung nagko-control ng heat? So, I believe if you are someone who is right now really subjecting yourself to the great baker of our life, and eventually you will start understanding that the control is in his hands. And for the last thing, ayan naman po. So I believe this is one thing that you want to also consider in your process. Yung packaging, ayan po. Paano nyo po ba nakikita yung sarili nyo as you present yourself, as you go through life? How do you want this packaging to be part of the process? So, anong itsura po ng buhay na meron ka na gusto mong mangyari? So, di ba, how would you want your life to be projected? Ganyan, di ba? How do you want other people to see how you have become after all the processes that you had? So, ito yung what makes you special or unique that will contribute in making a difference in someone else's life. So, as you continue to go through the process, as you continue to allow things to happen in your life, to become your molding, to become, to contribute to your becoming, you will be able to have a result. You will be able to have an outcome. And as it goes in life, this is something that you can share to other people. So again, di ba, as you continue to make a difference, as you continue to put value in your life and in other people's lives, you will be able to share the bread that you are having right now. And it goes again to breaking. Diba? So, babalik ulit siya in the process of really breaking. So, sharing pa rin po siya. It's in breaking of the things. Yan. Yung, di ba, if you have something in you, you would break and share it to other people. So, it's really allowing other people to receive the blessing that you have as you are being molded through the process of life. So, there are three questions that I would want to share with you. And if you are someone who resonates with the journey of really having yung baker, yung journey of bringing a bread into a product coming from the process and really having that faith, yeah, that someone over there is a great baker and is in control of the process and of the things that are affecting your molding or your process right now, you will be able to understand your significance and your self-worth because, di ba, yung the greatest creator and the greatest baker will always be joyful to celebrate of who you are, di ba? So, ito yung three questions lang that I would want to leave to you to this afternoon to reflect on. So, what can you do in extra mile to start seeing change? So, di ba, as we go through life, as we go through a journey, we begin to see that we go through the process and as we would want to be the best version of ourselves, and what can you do in extra mile to start seeing change in yourself and in the space where you are in right now? So, yan po, if you would want to share it well in the comment, I would be happy to read it as well. So, ayan, so sabi ni, how much love ang nasa paggawa mo. Ayan. So, hello Coach Arnel, thank you for joining us today. So, this is all about bread and I believe you can relate with this, being someone who have a bakery. Ayan. So, kindly share with us your insights or your something that you would want to share as you journey on really baking and how is it related as we find our self-worth in going through the process. Ayan. So, sabi ni Coach Tin, the content should be as good as the package. Like self-worth, it should not be superficial. Ay, tama. I agree. Ang ganda yan, Coach Tin. So, thank you for sharing that. So, ako pag galing kay Coach Tin De Hoya, dahil kahit wala ng balot, kainin na agad. Yung sarap po kasi yung mga gawa ni Tin. So, di ba, yung sa packaging natin, we continue to really understand how everything, like in the process of starting with the ingredients, the kneading or the mixing, having that molding, and being subjected through the heat or the fire. And for the fifth is the packaging, we come to understand how we are being molded to be the people whom we are destined by God. 'Di ba? So, whom we are designed to be by God. So, yung bread natin, we must share it. Our bread would be something that would give life to other people, and our bread would be something that is, 'di ba, like valuable. So, kung yung bread na meron kayong masarap, then you would want to share it, 'di ba? It's your joy to really have a break or a portion of that bread and let it be given to other people. So, what are the things? And the next thing is, what are the things within you? It could be your talent, skill, or knowledge that you can contribute to your community. So, ito po yung isa sa mga bagay na I would like to share. Kasi diba, as we continue to bring value to other people, as we continue to share the things that are valuable in us, as we go through the breakings, we are able to be a blessing to other people as we continue to share it. So, what are the things within you? Diba? Ito yung mga nagbibigay ng worth eh. Ito yung nagbibigay ng value sa'yo. And it is something that is very valuable as well that you are able to share to other people. Diba nga, as we have mentioned kanina, one of the yung meaning ng self-worth is really having that satisfaction on oneself and on your abilities, and even giving that self-respect. Diba? So, ano ba yung mga bagay na na-acknowledge mo that you have with you, that you can start sharing to other people, that you can contribute change to your community? So, the third thing is, who are the people that will be benefited or would consume the bread? So, ibig sabihin, sino tong mga tao that you would want to share the blessing that you have going through the process of your becoming? So, ibig sabihin, who are these people in mind? Kasi if Jesus would really share and the bread and the fish to feed the 5,000 people, sino tong mga tao na nakikita mo that you would want to share the bread with? Diba? As you break the bread, as you share whatever you have right now, who are the people in your mind? So, if you are, so mga tribe builders po, mga MBA, they have people in their mind that they would want to really help. So, if you are a if you are an MBA, then you may freely share to the community kung ano yung community na binubuo nyo ngayon and sino yung mga tinutulungan nyo. Because you sharing that piece of bread of your life would really be of great help. So just comment kung ano yung link ninyo. Then I believe people who are watching this would be blessed to know who are the people that you are helping. So yeah, just type in the comment. So for this one, I would like to share with you this. That true love is like a bread. It needs the right ingredients, a little heat, and some magic to rise. So, di ba, tama naman po, as we continue to share yung nare-receive natin na love, di ba, parang minention nga ni Coach Cherry kanina, how much love are you putting with what you're doing? Then, ganun din po yung love, di ba? That if we are able to have that love to serve other people, then it is yung right ingredient, the little heat, and yung, di ba, yung the miracle of really sharing it would allow to bring change to other people. So at this point in time, I would want to really remind you to give yourself the permission to become what you already know you are. Because when you start understanding that there's a greater baker, there's a great baker who is creating you to be the best bread, diba, in his eyes, then you will be able to understand and give that self-respect of allowing yourself to be what you already know you are. So really embracing who you are. Then, you are a wonderful creation of the greatest baker. So, diba, as we saw the bread as our life and God as a baker, just as all the ingredients come together to become bread, all experiences, our highs and lows, successes and failures, to make us who we are, diba? Even though our bread wasn't the most perfect loaf, it was the beautiful and perfect in the eyes of the breaker, di ba? In that moment, we will feel that assurance that we are continuously formed and nurtured by God, and that God is pleased with us as God's creation in a much more infinite way that we are pleased with the creation of our bread. So, as we move along, so thank you for this one, and it is a reminder that we have a great God. So, yan. So, as part of what I'll be sharing with you, I am inviting you, ayan, to be part of a courageous living coaching program for self-literacy. It will allow you to have that journey of really seeing what are the things or what are the ingredients that is allowing you to be where you are. So, and start to really courageously have that yung embracing who you are and courageously living who God wants you to be. So if you are someone who is interested to join me on this program, then I would be glad to assist you. So send me a message at 0927-4119, or if you are someone who would really want to go through this process, then just comment it, and I will get back to you in a while, and I will connect with you. So this is one thing that I want for you to have as you go through the journey of being that best version that God wants you to be. So I would want to also share this one with you. So as we continue to understand and see our self-worth, we become, syempre, di ba, as connecting to our self-worth, it comes with an understanding of who we are. So it goes with our mind, with our thoughts, how we are processing things in life. So for as we continue to serve and as we continue to serve the community, so Master Coach A launched the Be Learning e-card, for the big heroes of our generation. So Be Learning e-card unlocks opportunities to smarter living with monthly perks. So first thing is the 5% food and beverage discount from the Cup Coffee Republic. And the second is the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A. And the third is the 90-minute coaching session by coaching entrepreneurs from Life Coach Philippines. So for this month's Mental Model Masterclass, so mark this on your calendar. It's on June 19th. It's a Saturday, and at 7 p.m. we will learn about the mental model barbell. So discover how you can develop mental fitness by regular lifting of the mental model barbell. So Master Coach A will teach us how to make goals, hit it, and enjoy it, and free yourself from failure after failure that can lead to destruction, addiction, depression, anxiety, suicides, and unfortunately, far more undesirable things in life. So connect with us, message us. So you can connect with Coach Results 0917-586-1661 to register and get your Be Learning card today. So looking forward to see you in the class. So huwag niyo pong kakalimutan, June 19. Ayan po, at 7 p.m. we'll see you. So you are someone who is also in the process, who is in the journey of transformation, I would want to invite you to the home of certified life coaches. So where inspiration begins and transformation happens through the platform of life coaching. So we are providing coaching yan 24/7. So just reach out, and yan, we believe that help is available. Message us at 0917-586-1661. This is Teacup Coffee Republic. It is located at Capitolio, Pasig City, inside Pioneer Center Supermarket Compound. So, ayan, nandyan po si Coach Reyes, Coach Rog, and Coach Mau would go there, Coach Candy as well. And right now, di ba si Master Coach A is in the house every Thursday. So, if you would want to catch up with them, if you would want to talk with them, then it would be the best time for you to come and visit us. So, as part of really understanding our self-worth, here is one thing that I would want to share. Diba sabi ko nga po kanina, above all things, there is a great baker. So as we continue to dream to be the best versions that we have, dreams to really create an impact and bring value to many lives, here is one thing that we are offering you at Cup Coffee Republic. It is a power tool for personal growth, self-discovery, and also to improve mental health. Ayan. So, creative expression. And of course, as we go through journaling, di ba, it will help us jumpstart as well. Yun. I dream kasi siya, di ba? So, dahil nga I dream, it will help us jumpstart with our bucket list and the things that we desire to do and achieve beyond limits. So, it's really more of having fun and enjoy the creative life that we have. So, meron po kayo makikita dito, Books of the Bible. So, here is one of the example. Meron din siya. Bonus po yan. So, yan yung binabanggit ko at the start of this talk na meron 66 cheat sheets for 1 minute reading of every book in the Bible. So, maganda po siya lagitin. So, yung kaninang mga po, di ba, parang as we go through the journey, as we believe, yan po yung na-mention, di ba, na 300 pala ang na-mention na bread. Hanapin po natin lahat yan as we go through the Bible. So, this is one of the tools that you may use for that. So, yan. So, you may contact me at my personal page, Phoebe, or personal account, Phoebe Taron Reyes, or my coaching page is Coach Phoebe, and my group is This Is Me Coaching Community. And po, as I continue to serve you through self-literacy, these are the ways on how you can connect with me. And of course, I'm part of Life Coach Philippines. Then you may connect with me as well through that page. So if you would want to send me a personal message, then you can email me at phoebereyesclc@gmail.com or contact me at 092739241119. So as I am about to end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we're doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow with Coach Glacy. And Coach Glacy yung for coaching for 70 times 7 at 10 in the morning. Coach Nilo for coaching for mindful transitions at 2 p.m. And Coach Candy for coaching for mental fitness at 4 in the afternoon. So I would like also to invite you to Master Coach A's Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life, so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So it includes 21 web-based learning, 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. So, including po dyan si Coach Tin De Hoya. So, the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So, connect with Coach Rizal through 0917561661 for the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So, before I end, I would like to acknowledge all of those who have joined me today. Yan, Coach Glacy, Coach Cherry, Coach Norris, Coach Tin, Coach Arnel, Coach Ipi Marife, thank you for joining me today. So I hope you join Coach Glacy tomorrow in the morning. So sabi niya, making peace with your past ang kanyang topic. So once again, this is Coach Phoebe from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom. Bye-bye.